What's up, you guys? My name is Sabrina, and this channel is called Sabrina Lee Ventures because basically I vlog anything that I want. I vlog my daily life, my traveling, my exploring abandoned. I do Funko Pop. I do hunting for collectibles for my nostalgia collection. Basically anything that I want to vlog, I'm gonna do it and I'll post it on this channel. Hopefully you guys stay along for the ride. Subscribe if you want to. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so it will be really good help if you do that. Let's get into my Funko Pop collection. There's a little disclosure when it comes to my Funko Pop collection. Now, I am not a hardcore Funko Pop collector. Like, I don't have to have all the pops in the same series. Basically what I do is I go to the store. If they have a sale and I like the pops that they have, I'll buy them. But recently I am trying to collect as many as I can in the series that I love the most, but there is a few dabbles in there. One from maybe one series, one from a cartoon or something, but I don't necessarily want the whole series. So that's what you're gonna see today. Also, once again, I am not a hardcore Funko Pop collector. I do want to start, and I am getting great tips watching different Funko Pop people. Like Top Pops is one of my favorite right now. I'm learning about which ones to buy, what kind of box types and stuff. You are gonna see that in my Funko Pop collection there are a few, quite a bit, that have their boxes a little bit torn, but in my disclosure is because I'm originally from Puerto Rico, so I was born and raised in there. When COVID happened, my partner and I, Carley and I, if you didn't know, I have a partner. He's called Carley. His name is Carlos, but I call him Carley. So there you go. You're informed. Anyway, COVID happened, so we decided to move to Arizona, US. So that's where we are right now. This is not our final destination. There might be moving next year. So if you want to subscribe so you could follow along for that too, go ahead. Anyway, we moved from Puerto Rico to here. Obviously, we couldn't road trip. We had to take an airplane. Therefore, all of our Funko Pops we had to send through FedEx. We sent them here. We're not a hardcore collector, so we did not get protectors for our Funko Pops. And a lot of them got dinged up. And you're gonna see them. And there are mistakes that there is one complete series that when I received them, I did not take them out in box to check them out, to make sure that they were all good and everything. I know that a lot of people are like, they don't like taking them out of boxes, but I recommend, that this is from a beginner, but I recommend taking them out of the boxes so you can make sure that they are in good condition, especially if you are someone who thinks that you're gonna sell them in the future when they become more valuable. Check your pops out. There's a complete series that I got for Christmas as a present, and there's a few of them that today I found out they're fucked up. And it's because it's the only series in my whole collection that I did not take out of their boxes, because there was so many things that I got for Christmas and my family and everything. I got overwhelmed, and then I put them in my collection and I totally spaced out that I did not check them. Anyway, that was my full disclosure. I am going to start from my biggest collection to my little add-ons from random series that I liked. So let's get in it. This is my biggest Funko collection, and it's a lot. Let's go and show you guys one by one. I'm gonna start out with the OG Jurassic Park. These are my all-time favorite. This is my all-time favorite movie. Anything that I could get my hands on that has to do with Jurassic Park, I will get my hands on it. Love them. Obsessed. I do love Jurassic World, but I'm always OG. Jurassic Park wins in my heart. So we're going to start off this pop collection with Dr. Alan Grant. This is one of my favorite characters. I know that everyone loves Ian Malcolm, which I do too, but come on. It's Dr. Grant. I mean, come on. He has the infamous raptor claw in his hand. It's a really cool one. This one's pretty good condition. It's not that bad. The box is actually really good condition, actually. It's not even dinged up or anything. So this is definitely one of my favorites. But not my all-time favorite. I'm going to tell you what my all-time favorite is. But this is a cool one. Let's continue with Dennis Nedry. Now, I am not too fond about just basic human pops unless they have a specific item from that movie or show that I really love. If it's just a pop, like just standing in their regular human clothes costume, like it just looks like a regular person, I'm not gonna like that pop, and I'm probably not gonna pick it up. Now, the reason I like Nedry is because he has the Bulbasaur can in his hand. I don't know if you can see that in there. There you go. And I don't know, it's just a well put character. He has the yellow jacket on. He has even his little ID card and the glasses. It's just really cool. I really wanted Nedry with the Dilophosaurus, with him with the juices on his face, but I couldn't get my hands on it, and right now they're like $200, and I can't justify $200 for a pop. So we do have him regular with the Bulbasaur. We got Mr. DNA. Now, when this pop came out, I pre-ordered it immediately because I always thought they should have done a pop of Mr. DNA, which, fun fact, right now Target has the diamond edition, which I'm gonna try and get my hands on and maybe take you guys along with me, like on the hunt to get it. It's an exclusive to Target, but I do have the regular one and it's still really cool. Then to finish up the characters that I have of Jurassic Park, we have the infamous, the popular Dr. Ian Malcolm in his little sexy pose with his broken leg. I hope you can see that. If not, here's the photo. Look at the broken leg right there. I am also annoyed that, who knows, what I'm about to say, who knows if it's in the works, because next year, 2023, it is Jurassic Park's 30th anniversary. Who knows? But I am annoyed that they have not done a Tim or a Lex. I would be first in line to get those two if they do them. Now, to continue with the Jurassic World, we do have Owen Grady here. It's pretty cool pop. It's a basic human one, but I wouldn't consider it basic human because he has his satchel, and he also has the armband that he uses while he's training the raptors. So if they like bite on, that one that he has on. Now, I do have one dinosaur, and it is blue because you just gotta get blue in your collection. It's not just a regular raptor, which, fun fact, raptors are actually my favorite dinosaur. It always has been. And then the Brachiosauruses. Love them. Anyway, look at how cool blue looks. Let me hide my face. Look at how cool blue looks. Now, this is my only Jurassic World Dominion pop that I have, and it's because I had to get blue with baby blue. I know the official name is Beta, but she would always be baby blue to me. Just look at how cool. And then in the back, this is actually a very great example of what I talk about of just humans. Every single person that they made is just standing there. They don't have anything in their hands. The only one that maybe might stand out is Owen because he has the bandage on his hand. That's it. But I have decided that I will be picking up some of the characters. Now, the reason why I will be picking up the original character from Jurassic Park mainly because I think in my collection it will look really good having the young doctors with them in the Jurassic Park Dominion. So like have Dr. Alan Grant on top and then him aged because the pops look aged, and have it under them. So I think that would look really cool. Owen hasn't aged He looks the same, but Owen is my favorite character in the Jurassic World series, so I gotta pick him up. Now, you're gonna notice that I really like movie moments right now. I am preferring the moment pops as to the regular series pops. So I'm gonna start out with Dr. Sattler with the Triceratops. And honestly, when I saw that this was gonna come out, I flipped. Look at that. I really love this scene. It's not my favorite, but I really love this scene, and I had to get it. Let's hurry up and continue with John Hammond with the gate. I do not have John Hammond single, but I do have him here with the gate, which I personally like 100 times better. And if I had him as a single, I would have debated this a little bit, but not too much, because I really like the gates. Actually, the main reason I got it is because of the gates, not even Dr. Hammond, but I do love him. I love that he has his little cane with the mosquito in it. You can't see the mosquito obviously because that's a little too detailed, but yeah, this is a really cool pop. Now, this one is not part of the moment pops, but it is part of the ride pops. And I'm in awe with this pop. I really love the detailing. And this kind of made up them not making a singular one of Sattler. Because she's driving like a badass in the Jeep. And that's really cool. Also, not my favorite, but really like it. Now, this is Tim. I know that earlier I said that I was a little annoyed that they didn't do a Tim one, but I was specifically referring to him singular, like with his clothes before it got all dirty, you know, his blue shirt and looking really cool, that kind. That's what I'm talking about. But this is my favorite. Out of all of my pops, this is my #1 favorite. So it is Tim. Let me make sure. So it is Tim with the 2 velociraptors inside of the kitchen when him and Lex are hiding. And that is my all-time favorite scene in Jurassic Park. And they made a pop out of it, and no words. Now, this is a new addition. We've got the largest Funko Pop. This is a whopping 17-inch Funko Pop. This is specifically a movie poster pop. So in the background, obviously, you can see that it is the movie poster. So it's a cardboard movie poster in there. And then on the bottom, you've got a 6-inch Tyrannosaurus Rex biting the Velociraptor, that's the infamous final scene in the movie. And then on the bottom, you can see a lot of fossils and some rocks. And I originally was not gonna buy this one because I thought that it was too bland until I found out that it's actually a movie poster pop. And that kind of sold it. And the size sold it, because they were selling this for $35, and I could not justify this scene alone for $35. In my opinion, I just couldn't justify it until I saw Top Pops open his, and I saw that it came in this clear case, really heavy duty, and it was actually a movie poster. I thought that this was just an advertisement that sometimes they put the cardboard in the back of the box. I thought it was that. I was dumb. This surprised me, and I bought it, and I love it. Moving on to the Friends Pops. We gonna kick it off with my boy Gunther. Look at that. This is not the chase. This is the regular. If you didn't know, they do have a chase of him holding the sign that says we reserve the right to refuse service or something like that. I don't know what the sign actually says, but it's that. So we got Gunther here. I would really love the chase, but obviously chases are like really hard to find, and whoever's selling them are selling them very high. From that same series, we've got Rachel Green, which the reason why they put her like this in the series, I'm guessing, is because in a Halloween party, she actually didn't have a costume on because she was pregnant, so she had her black dress on. So this is her with the bubblegum Pepto-Bismol dress that she wore to her best friend Mindy's wedding. We've got Chandler being in his carrot costume. Thank you, Monica, for doing that, because this is just hilarious. I love that he has the carrot and everything. This is a really cool one. I love how vibrant the pink is. Here we got Monica Geller with her Catwoman costume. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like how I have all of them in their costumes. Now, this is not a costume because they didn't get Joey out with a costume because he was just dressed as Chandler. But this is him when he had the cowboy, the perfume job where they put him into the cowboy suit. So that was pretty cool. Now, here we do have Phoebe, and she's actually in a protector because it just came like this when Carly bought it for me. But this is one of the pops that made me really regret that I did not open them, because I don't know if you can see that in the front. Maybe not. It has some yellow scratches on it. I did try to get them out today, which you can get them out, but I do not want to scratch the inside of it. So I am trying to do it carefully. But also, her ponytail has like scratches on it. Like the paint wasn't done correctly, and it kind of looks like there are cracks in her ponytail. You can't see it. I'm not taking it out either. But it was very ironic to me that this is the one and the only one that I have in a protective case, and it's the most damaged. The actual Funko Pop is the most damaged. But here we have her in her Superwoman costume. There you go, that focus. And to finish off the Friends series, we've got Sputnik. Ross Geller. This is actually my favorite one out of all of the costumes because it's just so random. You know, he looks like a potato. I mean, he has a potato on him, and then a colander. Well, it looks like a colander to me on his head, and that's pretty cool. I really like this episode. Moving on to my horror Funko Pops. Now, you see this one in the front. I don't know if you would qualify it as a horror, but I qualify it as a horror. So, it's in this collection. So first here, we've got Annabelle, a Hot Topic exclusive. And it's just her regular as a doll, not possessed, not anything. It's just her regular. Now, I do want to get the one that she looks possessed and really cool and creepy. And she's also sitting in a chair. I want those two. But for now, I only have this one. Next, we have the Chucky from Child's Play number 2, which this is the FYE exclusive where he is cutting off the Jack-in-the-Box with some scissors. If you want to see, that is the scene, and it looks pretty cool. There's a couple more of Chucky that I actually want to pick up here and there, but also this is not a series that I want to collect every single Chucky one because they have quite a bit. But it would be cool to pick up another one here and there. Next, we got Gage and Church from Pet Sematary. This is a really old movie. You guys probably know that this is a really old movie, but I really love the pop. I hope that focused, but it's super cool because they're both bloody. Now, we have Krampus, and this is the Hot Topic exclusive where he has the kid in his bag after he kidnapped him. Sorry, I do not remember his name, but this is a really cool pop and really heavy. I found that the Krampus pops are like really heavy. Now, there are quite a few more of Krampus. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 more. Don't quote me on that one, but there's like 1 or 2 that I do want. Here we got Pennywise from It. This is an FYE exclusive where he is holding the beaver hat. I don't know if you can see that, but he has the hat in his hand. Turn it over. And this is a really cool one. Now, the It ones, I do want to collect as many as I could find. No matter which one it is, I want to collect it because these are super cool. Finishing off the horror with the classic The Nun. Now, this is really cool because this is the demonic version. And I honestly love the demonic version. I know it might be scary for other people. Is that a dent? No, that was just a reflection. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Let's move on to my second favorite movie of all time. Anything Hocus Pocus, I am gonna buy. And these are some of the Funko Pops that I have. Now, sadly, when it comes to the Hocus Pocus collection, I do not have a lot, but it's because when I was collecting these, I was still living in Puerto Rico. And if you did not know, it's really hard to get a few things in Puerto Rico because either if you buy it online, the shipping is really expensive, or they ship out a small amount of products. Like, we don't receive the amount that you guys will receive here in the US or in Canada or any other country. We get very minimum of everything. Plus, Spirit Halloween does not exist in Puerto Rico, so I was not able to get my hands on the one of them three with the cauldron in the middle. I am crossing my fingers that Spirit Halloween releases it again, which they might not, because a lot of these places do not re-release pops, but who knows. I'm crossing my fingers because I need to add more. We're gonna start it off with Sarah Sanderson. I love here she has the little spider in her hand, the spider that she eats, so that's pretty cool. I like that. We've got Mary, where she has the chips and the remote in her hand from that scene where they're inside of the devil's house. This one is also a really cool one. Fun fact, this is my favorite character from the whole movie. I just really think that her facial expressions is just so comedic. So funny, in my opinion. And to finish the Sanderson sisters, we've got Winifred. She actually has green hands here, which is technically from when she's using her powers to like get Max and like throw him onto the wall. But that's what she's doing there. I'm gonna tell you, I got really excited when they announced that they were making a Billy. This is just so cool. Yes, it is exclusive to Spirit Halloween. And this was actually, I pre-ordered this and shipped it to my mom's house in Arizona, where we live now, a few months before we were actually moving here, because I said, well, we're moving here anyway, so let me just ship it out there. That way the shipping was not gonna be that expensive. So I got him. Now, to end the collection, we've got Danny with Binks. Now, if I was excited for Billy, I was super excited for Danny. I just love her costume. It's so, even in the movie, I love her costume. It looks really cool. I love how orange her hair looks and everything. It's just, see, those are the ones that I want. With the Sanderson sisters flying on their brooms. Those are the pops that I'm hoping that they come out with again as well. Let's be honest, I want all of them. Even the new one that they're gonna come out with this year, which is them singing I Put a Spell on You. I definitely gotta get my hands on that one. Let's move on to Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, Nightmare Before Christmas, I do not have a lot of them, but I wish that I did. So, this is one of those other series where I don't really need all of them, but if I find a really cool one, I'll be picking them up. We've got Mr. Mayor, which is really cool Funko Pop. I got it because specifically, which it's not advertised at any part of the box, but when you take him out, he's actually two-faced. This is the only pop that I'm going to take out to show you. So here is the front of the mayor, and then this is the back of it. And let me tell you that Snow is very interested in this right now. I don't know what it is. She has not reacted to any of my Funko Pops, but this one, she's reacting to. Snow's my dog, by the way, one of them. I have two, and they're both here. Next one, we've got Sandy Claus, which I really love this pop specifically because of all the candies that are stuck in his beard. This is really cool. Here we got the Walmart exclusive DIY Santa Jack Skellington. This one is a really cool one, and this is my only DIY one. I actually was gonna ruin it and paint it during Christmas, but I decided not to. I am gonna leave him just like this. This is my favorite out of all of my Nightmare Before Christmas ones, all of mine, when there's only 4. But this is my favorite one. because it's Oogie Boogie with the worms. That's just such an amazing pop. I saw this one and I had to search it. Now, these are the last of my Funko Pop collection. These are the miscellaneous, the ones that I just sprinkled in because they were on sale and I liked them. I'm gonna start out with my only vinyl Funko Pop, which is of Rudolph and Hermie. I really love this Rudolph movie. I had to watch it every Christmas. If not, it does not feel like Christmas. So I had to get a Funko Pop. This is the only Stranger Things ones that I have, and it's of Alexis. Now, I could explain. The reason why I only have Alexis is because I did get these in Puerto Rico. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, these two and another one are actually my first Funko Pops that I ever bought, because I think, if I remember correctly, there was a sale of 3 for like $20 or something like that, something very cheap, and that's why I got them. This is the only Monsters, Universal Studios Monsters Funko Pop that I have. It is a Walgreens exclusive glow in the dark. It is super cool Funko Pop to see in the dark. Maybe I'll try this out later, but I can't promise anything. Now, this is another series that I would like to have every single one of them. But once again, this is an older series, so it might not be as easy. So if I were to find them and see them, I'll definitely be picking them up. Now, for the last one of my whole collection, this is the Scooby-Doo Witch Doctor. Fun fact, this is my favorite character out of every single character of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is my favorite TV show of all time. My number one. To this day, I binge watch Scooby-Doo. I freaking love it. But the old Scooby-Doo and What's New Scooby-Doo, the new ones that are coming out, I just can't deal with the animation, how they look. I just cannot deal with it. Scooby-Doo is always going to be in my heart. Scooby-Doo is also one of those that if I see it, I will pick it up. Why do I only have one? Because I haven't really dedicated to buying them, but I really am gonna do it now. But once again, all of these are pretty expensive because this is an older series. This is from the 50 years, which I have no idea what year this came out in. 2019. Actually, it's not that old, but I did hear and I've seen that the Scooby-Doo ones, at least the villains, are pretty expensive if you don't find it in a store. But I am definitely picking up any Scooby-Doo that I find, even if it's the new Scooby-Doos, even if it's that, I'm gonna pick it up. Even if it's the Scooby-Doo, the movie, whatever came out, I'm gonna pick it up. If it's Scooby-Doo, I'm gonna pick it up. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That is the end of my Funko Pop collection. I hope you guys liked it. Please stick around, subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Comment, like, share, do all those snazzy things. I would love to find out what is your favorite TV show of Pops. What is your favorite movie that has Pops? What is your favorite character? What's your biggest Funko Pop series collection? Like, from what movie, what TV show is it? I would really love to find out. So comment down below. It'll be really cool. And so yeah, just explore more, guys. Okay, bye.